All right, everyone. So there was some backlash when it was announced that Road Dogg would be the next head writer of SmackDown. He stopped being it in 2019, but he's back now. And so this is what he had to say. Yeah, that WrestleMania kind of broke me. It broke my spirit. I went home after that and said, I'm heading home after that one. It was all the lead up to it. There was a lot of talk. I'd been writing the show for a while and it had been successful, then less so, then successful again. We were in a good place with it, but times were changing and I felt like it was a little less my show. And whenever I fought something, I lost. It was just one of those things where I said, yeah, I'm done fighting this fight. You know what I mean? It was really fun at first. I feel like I had a lot of creative freedom initially. I don't know if you remember, but that first backlash, I don't even know when it was, but Dean Ambrose was on the SmackDown champion and Heath Slater and Rhino were the tag champs. You know what I mean? It was a fun little 2-hour wrestling show that was gaining traction. Then it felt like it drew everyone's attention and everyone wanted to play the sandbox that was mine. And it wasn't mine anymore. You know what I mean? And that's hard. When I knew it wasn't my show, I know the deal. But if I'm the head writer and this is my creative vision, I'd like to close the show like this to build up to Kofi Mania. I'd like to end it like this. No, you don't. And I don't get good reasons why we're not doing it. And again, maybe I'm being cocky and narcissistic, but I think I know better than everyone else. But here's the truth about me. And yes, it is cocky and narcissistic. I'm good at this less wrestling crap. I'm not good at the physical aspects, but I'm good at putting it together. I'm good at thinking about what will get good reactions. I'm good at it. I don't know where I was going with that, Chris, but I am good at it. Let's just stop there. Take a breather. I'm good at it. And I know what I come up with for this segment for the show is going to work. I know that for a fact. What you know, come up with the show. I don't know if it's going to work. I could watch it work and go like, "Damn, dude, good. That was awesome. It worked." But I didn't know it was going to work because it wasn't mine. Yeah, you know what I mean? But because I know how to go out there in me and make the people talk about me for a second or get their attention and keep it for a minute, I feel like I could do the same here. And I wasn't as for the show as a whole, and I wasn't being given the opportunity at the end. Yeah. And so it was frustrating. It was creatively frustrating. And I think, look, I think that's maybe creatively frustrating should be the era of that because I'm sure I wasn't alone in that. So that was a little bit of a mouthful to read, but you got the general crux of that, which is very simple. He's talking about he wanted to make decisions, things were going well. Then, as soon as they started going well, everyone else was trying to change those things and trying to get in on the action. And that's when he hated it. And he thinks he's going to be the best at doing it. So now maybe he's going to have more power to do it and maybe he could run it the way he wants. But this is not an isolated incident. If you talk about with ECW, when WWE obviously acquires ECW and when they're ready to launch it again, soon as they're ready to launch it again, at first it was, supposed to just kind of maybe Shane McMahon, I guess, wanted to do, and I'm just knowing this from like the documentaries that have been released, but at first it was supposed to be okay, we'll put this on YouTube or on WWE Network or something like that, right? Something much smaller. And try to kind of embrace the newer forms of media with it. But after that, they realized that actually there were channels that were like willing to pay for it like they would a SmackDown or a Raw. So they could put it on on TV and there was a lot more money in that just right off the bat. So what happened was you had this ECW product of what they wanted to do. And instead of it being that kind of core ECW, what we remember, everybody else got their hands on it and it became the ECW that it was, which was a failure. It just was. The WWE's iteration of it was just a failure. And so this is the same story with this, right? Where SmackDown's successful, and as soon as the people at the top of the company realized, holy crap, we have a form of success with this, we can make a lot of money off it. Now you're taking it, and everybody wants their hands on it, and they want to try to make it the best, and that actually usually ruins it. So good luck to Road Dogg. Deliver, and people will love you for it. So thank you all for watching.